day 8 on the Singapore election campaign trail, and Senior Minister Tharman has called on the younger generation to do its part to help Singapore emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic as a more cohesive and deeper multiracial society. Speaking live on Facebook during a PAP Straight Talk episode, he's outlined government plans that help people at different stages of life build an inclusive society. Mr. Tharman says that the first order of business amid the COVID-19 crisis is to solve unemployment. He says that the PAP government will make sure that income and skills of this current generation won't be permanently diminished because of the pandemic. And he says that the government will double down on efforts in the system which works to help give jobs and upgrade workers of all generations.
A basic approach is worth summarizing. Far better that we put government resources into subsidizing jobs and skills than into subsidizing unemployment. $2 billion jobs and skills package. Far more beneficial to Singaporeans than a $2 billion unemployment benefits package. They're both aimed at helping people who lose a job, but far better that we help him or her get back into the workplace, if ideally for a permanent job. If there's not enough permanent jobs in the short term, then be on an attachment and get some structured training that provides a pathway to a permanent job.
Mr. Tharman also says that the government has done its part to come up with social security schemes like the CPF, but he calls that a collective responsibility to each other to prevent inequality when people are in their later years. Now, as for the younger generation, he says that they can play a part to build a more inclusive and sustainable society that lasts beyond COVID-19 and well into the next generation.
Get involved in the neighborhood. Work with kids who are less privileged. Get involved in helping working adults, particularly those who've had lesser education. Get involved in helping the elderly get used to a digital era. Get involved with initiatives of your own and find ways of joining it with what we are doing. Get involved in what DPM Heng launched, Singapore Together. It's not about the government, it's about Singapore Together. Find your niche, find your passion, the areas you want to work in, and let's help spiral up our whole system, our whole society.